everybody, this is my sole porpoise. This is my Magicka Necromancer. I am currently using this for Battlegrounds and Imperial City. Next patch, you'll be able to use this for Cyrodiil. We'll see what that looks like if I'm still going to run this. I don't think I'm going to change, but we will see. Anyway, let's get into it. Start off with the character sheet. Front bar, unbuffed. There you go. Feel free to slow things down if you need to. We'll do the back bar, unbuffed. There you go. Armor buff, skeleton, potion. Here's front bar. There you go. Decent recovery right now, but we are not fully buffed there. Spell damage, right now we're at 4k. Back bar, there you go. Go ahead and get a light attack off. Spell damage goes up to 4.4k. Obviously another proc just went off there too. That might give you a hint as to one of the sets we're running. As far as race goes, I am a kitty cat. I never played Khajiit, but yeah, I'm definitely going for high crit damage on this build, so Khajiit felt like the best option. All points into Magicka. Here's the advanced stats, if you care. Yeah. Mundus, I'm using the Shadow. Again, I want the crit damage, so I'm stacking that. Food, we are using the Clockwork Citrus Fillet. This is very expensive. If anybody knows how to afford this without spending all of their in-game gold on food, please let me know. I would love some tips. If you are looking for a cheaper alternative, obviously you could use the Witch Mother's Potent Brew. Vampire Stage 1, I think Vampire is definitely needed on this build, mainly just for the spammable. It hits really hard and we're a melee build, so yeah, it made the most sense to me. But if you're creative and you don't want to run Vampire, you might be able to switch things around a little bit. As far as potions go, I am just using the Alliance Spell Drop. I didn't want to have to use degen on this character. I am not really too crazy about having to slot that ability just for my spell damage buff, and I don't really care for the dot, honestly. So yeah, I'm using the potions. I miss tripods a little bit, but yeah, I've gotten used to it, and we've got a melee weapon, so if we need stamina, we can heavy attack too, so it's not too bad. Alright, let's talk gear. I am using 2 crafted sets, monster set, and a mythic. Front bar, I am using Mechanical Acuity. You probably have heard of this set, but if you haven't, decent on the 2 through 4 piece, and then the 5 piece, we get 100% crit chance whenever we deal direct damage for 5 seconds on a 21-second cooldown. So yeah, we are a crit damage build. This gives us a window where all of our crits are going to hurt really bad. So yeah, I played around with it this patch. It was my first time ever using it, and I really like it. It's also kind of nice because the cooldown is not exactly the same, but pretty close to our Grave Robber synergy coming back. So you can kind of like cycle these back and forth and pretty much get 100% crit on your Grave Robber as long as you're playing right. As far as glyphs go, I'm using a weapon damage glyph on the front bar just because I don't want to have to light attack from my back bar and then swap back. If you really want to optimize, go either a poison or a shock glyph on the front bar, put the weapon spell damage on the back bar, and then yeah, you'll be good to go there. Poison on the back bar, I just threw this on here, to be honest. I don't even have a enchantment on this weapon. It's crafted. Seriously, put whatever you like here. I've been playing without a poison and I haven't really noticed, so yeah, just add whatever utility or whatever you want. Back bar set, I am running Spectre's Eye, another crafted set. I have slept on this one really hard. It's pretty defensive with the 2, 3, 4 piece. We get a little bit of mag too. And then the 5 piece, whenever we cast mag ability, we get major evasion for 30 seconds, and the cooldown is 30 seconds. So we get 100% uptime on this. That's 20% reduced damage from Dawnbreakers, Sub-Assaults, other Blast Bones, you know, all of the AoE shit that hurts. A lot of stuff is AoE in this game, so yeah, that's good damage reduction. Thank you, Waffenacht, I believe it was, who I saw running this, and giving me the idea. I appreciate it. As far as traits go, powered on the back bar. I like the more healing, and I didn't mention on the front bar, I am running sharpened for the extra pen. Monster set, Balrog. Yeah, I want the extra spell damage, the extra pen whenever I cast my ultimate, so there you go. I'm running in pen on everything. Tri-stats on the big pieces. Yeah, it's crafted so you can run a mix of, you know, whatever set pieces you want on the body. You know, whatever works for you. I'm running a medium head, a heavy chest, heavy legs, and then light everything else. If you want to know exactly what I have, heavy acuity chest, light Balrog shoulders, light Spectre's Eye sash, light Spectre's Eye gloves, heavy acuity legs, and light Spectre shoes. Torque of Tonal Constancy for our next slot. I didn't want to run Malakath, obviously, because crit damage, and this felt like... I felt like if I was going to be missing anything on this build, it would be Sustain, and yeah, this thing helps out a lot. We get the 450 mag and or stam recovery whenever the opposite resource is below 50%. So if you're dodge rolling, if you're casting abilities, that's pretty frequent. It's not bad. And with everything procced, we get really, really nice stats. I'll try to remember to add the screen cap of the fully buff stat sheet whenever I'm editing this. One piece trainee, whenever you do a front bar, back bar setup, you get one extra slot. So throw trainee on there, get some extra health, done. And then the ring is acuity. That's the one kind of bummer thing, I guess, about this build is since both sets are crafted, you know, one of those pieces is going to have to be crafted jewelry. I know that's expensive. I would say if you're going to go purple on anything, you know, make that the crafted piece. Harmony on all of the jewelry pieces. I'm back using Harmony. It's just the burst is too good. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We'll talk skills. I'm using Stupefy, the Vampire Stun, as my stun. I forgot to mention that too earlier. This is another reason why I like Vampire on this setup. Yeah, Necro doesn't have the best stuns. I'm not running a Flame Staff, so I can't use the Clench. So this seemed like the best. The range is decent. We're a melee character anyway, so you know, we're usually up in people's faces anyway. Especially if we're going for a Grave Robber or an ultimate or something. Yeah, Fear, they get rooted. You could go with the one that goes all the way around you, but it's only 7 meters. I can't remember the name of that morph. Yeah, I prefer the one with the longer range in the cone, so pick your preference there. Avid Boneyard, big damage, AoE, really, really good. Yeah. Elemental Weapon, if you haven't seen my Warden build video from however long ago, watch that if you want a more detailed explanation of what I use this for, but basically I just charge up my light attack before going in with my combo, and it's just a little bit of extra burst damage on top of everything else. So yeah, I like that, and we also get a status effect too, so yeah, that's good. Blast Bones, bread and butter. Yeah, you probably know what this does by now. The tooltips aren't crazy high right now, but keep in mind with CP, we've got like over like 100% crit damage, I believe. So yeah, when a cutie goes off and things start critting, we get some really, really nice tooltips. Arterial Burst, this is my spammable again. It's a really hard-hitting Magicka spammable. Does more damage if you're low on health, and it's going to be a critical strike. We've got a lot of extra crit damage, so that pairs up really, really nicely. This thing can hit very hard when you crit with it. Dawnbreaker, I like this better than all of the other options that I have for Necromancer. I like it better than Colossus. I like it better than Meteor. I wish we could use a Magicka scaling ability on a Magicka character and not be forced to slot stamina ultimates, but you know, whatever. We'll all be out there throwing down Dawnbreakers in PvP. That's fine. Summoner's Armor. Get your armor buff. I don't want to use the one that has the pole on it because, you know, I've got a stun. I don't need that. You know, if I'm going for a Dawnbreaker, I want to knock them on their butt. This sometimes has ruined that for me. The other morph, I should say. So I'm going with this one. Spirit Guardian. Yeah, heal over time. Damage reduced. I've just been playing with the damage reduction morph for this patch. If you want to go with the bigger heal, that would probably be fine too, but I just like that this makes us feel a little bit more tanky. Resistant Flesh, it is our burst heal, and it's really good. Yeah, really good heal. Race Against Time, I am taking this over Mist Form this patch, mainly because I want the Minor Force for the extra crit damage, but also I don't really like Mist Form this patch. I know some people still use it, and yeah, I just want the crit damage. Portal Coil, free heal, free stamina, free extra healing done. No reason not to slot this ability. And Ravenous Goliath, this is our oh shit button. Really hard to die when you've got this up, and just makes it that much easier to go for your combo. So if you got the ultimate and you don't want to go for the Dawnbreaker, this is also a decent choice, but keep in mind that people kind of run away from you and you're not super quick, so yeah, get ready to chase. Alright, that's all the skills. As far as champion points go, I'm just going to show you what I have slotted, and then you can do whatever you like with the points that you have remaining. If you have more, feel free to slot more. If you have less, I'm sorry, you know, try to do your best with what you can. So I've got Resilience in the blue tree. I've got Duelist Rebuff. Fighting Finesse, obviously, for the extra crit damage, and lastly, Biting Aura. Green Tree, doesn't really matter, but if you're really curious, I'm doing Horse, Second Horse, and Fast Move. Red Tree, I have got Juggernaut, Boundless Vitality, Rejuvenation, and lastly, Survival Instincts. I really like this one. I know this is only a IC/Battleground build, but yeah, if you want to go into Imperial City, you'll still have your champion points, so there you go. And I think that is everything, so yeah, I guess just some last few things. Is this meta? I don't know, to be honest. Ask the other Magicka Necromancers on YouTube. Who do we got? Alkanos, Nice, ESO, and God Deity. Those are the guys, if you want like a, you know, just like strong Magicka Necromancer build that can fuck shit up. They've got great stuff. I recommend checking them out. But if you're looking for something kind of weird, I guess, maybe a little bit different, it's a fun build, and I've had a lot of success with it. The damage is really good. We feel really tanky with the Spectre's Eye in the back bar. Necromancer's got great healing. Keep in mind, you know, we're a melee build, so, you know, you kind of have to think like a two-hand sword and board character, like a stamina tune. We don't have a lot of range. We, you know, can't really chase people down. Yeah, Sometimes shit gets away, but I think that is everything. So if you have any questions or are curious about anything else about the build, let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you all next time.